What is up? And welcome back to Kommon Ground. Today we are on episode 4. 4 episodes of this podcast. So, if you've been around for this long, appreciate the love, appreciate the support, appreciate you for tuning in. Last episode talked about why do we stay in unhealthy situations, social media, and why, like, the reason we're posting. Are we posting for memories, or are we posting for validation, confidence, and why it's misunderstood, and like the different concepts of how you gain confidence and how you acquire confidence. And then I introduced a new segment, which is one simple question. So one simple question today. Actually, how are y'all doing today? How's everybody doing on this lovely Tuesday? But if you aren't watching this on a Tuesday, if you watch this later on, it's okay. How are you just doing it overall? Hopefully you're doing good. Well, I'm doing good. Had work again today. I just got done eating, hanging out with my family for a little bit. So, not too bad of a day. I'm off tomorrow, so we chilling. But yeah, one simple question. Is why do we replay embarrassing memories embarrassing memories from years ago? Like, why do we do that? Like, sometimes it's like, like when you I realize that when I'm hanging out with my friends or whatever, like, there's this one memory that only one of them knows because she was around at the time, and she always kind of brings up, like, when I had I had tripped and, like, kind of slid down the stairs at school because I had these Vapor Maxes, Nike Vapor Maxes. They got the bubble I don't know what you call it, bubble kind of, like, bottom of the shoe. So I was going down the stairs, and then, like, I kind of didn't catch myself, and then my foot didn't land correctly, and then the bubble kind of got caught up in the stair, like, like in between, and so I fell down a few stairs, like, but if it was face forward, I don't know what I would have done. But yeah, no, she was around the area at the time when it happened, so she brings it up here and there. It reminds me of what happened that day, and not a very proud moment of mine, but it's funny now. It was kind of funny in the moment, but it was just too, like, dang, like, how did that happen? Like, like, even after that, I was kind of scared of wearing them, and, like, being able, if it were to happen again. I don't think it happened even after that. Like, that was the only time I kind of fell with them. But it's just, like, I think sometimes we bring up those, like, embarrassing moments for, like, laughs, because, like, in the moment, it would have been funny, but, like, years past, we can laugh about it now. Like, it's a little like, going back down memory lane and being nostalgic. That's pretty much, like, nostalgia is what the topic, like, the overall topic of today is. The first topic is not, but it's going to end up translating into, going back and reminiscing the times and how things were. But, it's just, I think, and then also, too, like, when we replay them, say that, nobody was there to witness that you knew, it's mainly, like, it's like, kind of like, it's like, why did I do that, or how did that happen, like, me falling down there, but it's just, like, it's kind of like a why. So, like, embarrassing, it could be different type of embarrassments. It can be embarrassment of, like, why did I put myself through that, or why did I keep going through that, or, it could have been of, like, dang, that really happened, like, you know what I mean, like, it's just, like, it could have been, like, an upbringing type thing, or it could have been, like, a hard time, and it's just, like, why, like, you could be in a better space now than you were back then, and it's just, like, you just reminisce, because you'll never forget You never forget. No, yeah, I mean, you never forget. Like, I remember, back then, like, in, elementary school and stuff like that, like, I was kind of, sometimes not treating others the right way. And then, it came about, like, as I got older, and then, social media being a thing and stuff like that, I went back, and then some, as, middle school and stuff like that, and then, kind of had, like, I just had a thought process, like, it never left my mind that, like, why would I treat somebody like that or whatever, but, so I ended up, finding one girl, and, had, apologized to her and stuff like that, because it's like, you never forget that kind of stuff. You never forget, anything that has an impact on your heart. And I feel like that just weighed heavy on my heart. Like, I'll never forget that. She tried to say that she forgot it, but I know she didn't forget it. If I didn't forget it, you didn't forget it. So, it's just, certain memories and certain times weighs heavy on people, because, depending on what you went through, or, like, how you were feeling during that time, I mean, you can never forget that kind of stuff. Like, you can try, but you still remember, like, bits and pieces of it if you did forget it, but you didn't forget it fully. But, no, yeah, it's just, could be good little memories to reminisce on, embarrassing moments, or it could be not so good, but, through every one, it's a learning moment, teaching moment, through it all. So that's the beauty of it. Will it happen again? Will I trip and fall with Vapor Maxes on again? Who knows? But yeah, no. Leading into the first topic and discussion to talk about in this podcast today, of Kommon Ground, we have, could I see myself going on a show like Love Island? I know Love Island has ended for this summer. It's been about a week now, I think. But yeah, no. Would I be able to go on Love Island? Now, see, I don't know. I really don't think I could, because with the way I act with people I like now outside of the villa, I don't think I could have the same result in the villa. I think I'll be a completely different person if that were the case. If I'm having to allow myself to see my first connection, my one connection that I want, go and explore other people in front of my face, or whatever the case may be, I can't do that. Now, outside of the villa and inside the villa aren't too far from each other. Your connection in the villa is doing that, exploring connections in front of your face. But the person outside the villa could also be exploring other connections, not maybe in front of your face, but they could be exploring other connections in that phone. So that's just, you just don't know. In the villa, because they might end up telling you. They be like, oh yeah, I'm exploring so and so. Yeah, they exploring me too. We got a good connection. Okay, but I still like you, and I like our connection. I want to build on that. Outside the villa, they ain't gonna tell you. They just gonna be still buying into you and y'all's connection, while they buying into the other connection on the other side of the phone. You just don't know. Now, some people, they might be upfront about it and be like, hey, I'm talking to. But that's really rare if that were to happen. But yeah, no, I honestly can see myself in the villa. If I did go, it would be for fun. I mean, shoot. I mean, I probably could find somebody on there, but it would be for fun. Because, it's kind of like it's given like a joke. It's like a joke. Like you really like playing in my face at that point, literally playing in my face at that point. And I'm just not with that. And then also like it's giving The Bachelor, The Bachelorette. Like my mom and I, we would just always used to watch that. It didn't come on, I don't think this past year because they canceled it or whatever, but no, yeah, in the past we definitely tuned in because it was entertaining, honestly. Like it was just like really like people were really volunteering themselves to go date one man or one woman, and then 20 other guys or girls are dating him as well. Y'all are going on group dates. No, it's a joke. It's literally a joke. Like that's real life, honestly. Like that's basically like, say you started dating when you were 14. That's basically like how many people you've dated in your past years in one little month or segment or whatever the case may be. Few months, spanning few months, whatever. How long, ever long they record that. Couldn't be me. Let's just say that it couldn't be me. But I don't think I can see myself on that one either. I think that one's kind of worse. Because it's like, say if you're the Bachelor or the Bachelorette, okay, you do have a hard decision to make. You are put in a hard spot. But if you're the girls or the guys that are trying to get to the Bachelor or the Bachelorette, you're in a pickle, because it's like, dang, you really gotta compete for this dude or this woman to be basically yo future boyfriend, future husband, future wife, future whatever, boyfriend, girlfriend. So I'm not trying to compete with other people for the same person when there's a billions of people, other billions of people. So I'm just not with that. But yeah, back to Love Island. This past season definitely was better than season before. Was really just entertaining, honestly. Like you just had entertaining people. It's funny moments. This one was funny moments too. This past one was funny moments too. I mean, I didn't really tune in too much. Like I would watch a few episodes. Like I was the beginning. I was caught up, everything. Watched the first few episodes. Then I stopped. I got behind and stuff. My friends would be like, "You need to catch up." I'm like, "Alright, I'll catch up." If I wouldn't catch up, or it would take me a minute to catch up. So I would catch up. Then I'll be behind again. If I'm behind like 3 episodes, 4 episodes, I'll be like, "Oh, shit, I gotta catch up on." So some of them I didn't see, but I don't think they were too important. So the ones that I did watch, those really were more important than the ones that I didn't watch. So I kind of got the gist of it, because I kind of already knew, like, everybody had a feeling that, who was going to win, honestly. Like, it was obvious. To me, it was obvious. It was just like, okay, why continue when I already know who's going to win? But, no, yeah. I'm not gonna have my heart played on TV like that. So yeah, I would just go in there as a joke, honestly, and they would probably and I'll just have to play a part. But yeah, that's just how I'll go about it. But no, yeah. And speaking of shows too, Disney and Nick. I've been seeing a lot of clips from rehearsals of Descendants, like the old Descendants with Cameron Boyce, rest in peace, Boo Boo Stewart, Dove Cameron, and Sophia Carson, when they were doing like their choreography for the first one and stuff like that. I've been seeing I'm like, what were they putting in the Disney characters, like food? Like them folks was hitting every move, and like the acting felt so real and so like you could be like you could relate to it. And like now, like I haven't been on Disney in who knows how long. Like I mean, I have Disney Plus, but I'm like, I don't watch any of the new shows. Like the animated stuff, like Bluey and stuff like that, like, I mess with Bluey. But I'm just saying all the new, like, live action shows and stuff like that, like, they try to, Raven's Home, they try to redo that and make it to where, you know, but they don't even got all the characters on there, so I'm like, it's really no point. In my opinion, when you ain't able to bring all the characters back, unless you've kicked them off, like, you know, the past season, and you like, okay, we're gonna resurface it with these, the ones that we have left, okay, but it's just ain't the same. Like, when you redo a series or a movie without the regular characters, yeah, you lost me. That's like with All American. All American was really good up until this recent was it two recent seasons or one, whatever it was, the recent seasons when they had killed when Billy Baker had died. You lost me, brother. I mean, I finished it because, I mean, it still had everybody else, but then, like, when you redid it with the new season, I tried to tune in and it just wasn't giving anymore. I don't know. So, like, I think even though, no matter the impact that a character has on the movie or the series, it most definitely changes the dynamic of how everybody acts or dynamic of the storyline. So, yeah, like, with these Disney movies, like, they remaking all these Descendants, they just need to stop. Don't y'all think that? Like, it ain't the same. Like, ever since, you know, Cameron Boyce had passed, it ain't been the same. I think they should have just left it out off. I think his last one was Descendants 3. Should have left it off at Descendants 3. I watched the next one after that. It was pretty decent. It just wasn't the same. So, I don't know. Like, yeah, we're trying to get the new actors to be out there and stuff like that. That's totally fine, but we could do something new. We could do something new and fresh. I feel like when you're trying to feed off and try to make the new ones better than the old ones, you can't. I mean, you really can't. You really can't, especially with Descendants. Ooh, them first 3. Yeah. But yeah, and then just the shows and like, I rewatch, like, when I'm like, I have nothing to watch, nothing to binge watch, like nothing new or like any movies to watch, I go back and I pick like a series to go watch. Like, I've rewatched Austin and Ally. I did Casey Undercover. Good Luck Charlie. I have not finished that one. Like I watched it before, but I haven't rewatched it yet. That's like, I'm in the process of doing that. And then what else have I like tried to go rewatch, or I did? I think I did. I tried to do Stuck in the Middle. I didn't finish that. I'm in the process of that. What else? I feel like there was something else that I had finished. Man, I don't know. Hold on, let me plug this in because it keeps going dark on me. But yeah, no. I just go back and rewatch like old Disney shows, and Nick shows sometimes. But I really do Disney because, I mean, I have Disney Plus. But yeah, no, they just not the same. Like, the new ones are not the same. Like, yeah, I'm getting older, so yeah, things are not gonna be the same, obviously. But no, yeah, I just wish for the old Nick and the old Disney to be back, because I would be tuned in for sure. But I'm like, those actors, they also get older and stuff like that too, so they can't act. Their contracts are up, so it's just sad to see, you know, things move on. But that's part of it. Like, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Can we go back? Man, and then being able to, now everything's like us. We got Disney Plus now and stuff. I mean, you still have recordings, but the fact that it was like, if something were to come on, like a movie or something, it would be like you have to rush home to get it to go, or to be able to watch it at that time. So say if it came out at 7, trying to hurry up and get home, or make sure it's recorded beforehand and you know, you come back or whatever. But now everything's so, alright, you ain't even gotta do that for real, because it'll be posted eventually on a streaming service. So yeah, And I barely even watch TV anymore. Like I do have a TV, but like I barely like watch live TV anymore. Like the only things I do watch on TV are probably, it'll be like a rerun obviously, but then it's also like, you know, games like basketball games, football games, just like games, baseball, anything like that. The Olympics, like the World Cup that recently just happened, like anything like that really. So I don't really watch too much TV like that. I'm just on my phone and I watch the stuff on there. Just be lit with it. Like that. Like that. So yeah. And then if we're talking about missing things, I also miss Musically and Dubsmash. Yeah, I said it. TikTok, I love TikTok. I love it. I've had to get used to it, obviously. So, yeah, I love it. But Musically, that was just like, you know, it was before too many people were on there. Like, when people mostly got on, because, I mean, when COVID had hit, it was TikTok. It was still TikTok. I can't remember the year it had changed to TikTok, though. I think it was, I want to say 2018, 2017. Maybe. But yeah, 2020 hit, and that's when everybody started running to TikTok, because that's when it got big, because everybody was up in their house. They had nothing else to do, so they was just making TikTok videos and watching TikTok. So, no, yeah, but I mean, like, Musically, I kind of think of Musically as the lip syncing. Like, everybody just was lip syncing on there. They was just doing the little, and then the shaking stuff. Oh, I thought I was a mess at that. Like, I was like, dang, I really want to get good at that. I really want to learn that, you know. And then there were a few like musers on there that they would do, like, you know, tutorials on how to do this shake and stuff like that and make it look a certain way and stuff. So I was basically, I was on that. I was like, yeah, I'm finna learn this. But yeah, no, I would say, yeah, Musically is more of like the lip syncing, you know, stuff. TikTok kind of formed into like the dancing. I mean, people, they got into the lip syncing again. Cause I have 3 different accounts. I have a main one that I just post whatever on there. Then I have a lip syncing account. Then I have a relatable account. So yeah, I'll be on there. I'm pretty active. I try not to post too much. My mindset used to be, I try not to post too much, because I'm like, it can get annoying on feeds and people's stuff. Because I mean, I'm the same way. Like, when I see people constantly posting, I'm like, God, dog. But I'm really active on my lip syncing one and my relatable one. My relatable one, I post pretty much every day. My lip syncing one, I post like every day to every other day. And then my main one, I've been posting a lot recently, but you know, I don't post too much on there. But I try to get out my drafts and stuff, so I post on my stories and stuff like that. But yeah, no. So yeah, but TikTok kind of is like the I guess now it's like everything now, like lip syncing, dancing, acting. Oh yeah, Musically was also acting too. Like, people did a lot of acting stuff and duets and stuff like that. So yeah, no, it was like, yeah, lip singing and duetting. But I miss it. I remember, you know, on TikTok now you have to have like, well, now they got it to where you can go live or whatever, but before they had it, you can only go live when you had over 1,000 followers, which I thought it was kind of weird, because I'm like, before, yeah, when you switch, you know, names and you be under different companies and businesses running it or whatever, things can change. So I guess I can get that. But yeah, Musically, you could go live whenever, literally whenever. And I think I remember you used to be able to get like coins for free. Like, you didn't have to pay for your coins to be able to send gifts and stuff like that. Like, I remember it was like you could get them off of certain stuff and all that stuff. So I remember I had some coins. I had like 9 or something the most. But yeah, I miss that. I remember, no, yeah, I used to Boy, I was on Musically when I was the age my mama allowed me to get Musically. I was excited as can be, and then I was just on that thing every single day. Like, I thought I was the best too. I'd be propping up my phone I still do, but I'd be propping up my phone and going live and stuff and doing my videos and all that. Shoot, man, no. And then what's it called? I ended up losing my other account, my like original one that I started with Musically Live up until TikTok. I lost it. I'm still upset to this day, but I lost it 2-3 years ago. So I had to resurface another one. I had to get a new one. And yeah, so yeah. If y'all have any clue on how to get that back, I know it's been a long time, but it's still in the cloud though. Like, you know, they say everything does not get lost forever. It's still in the cloud so much. So if y'all are able to help me figure that out, even though it's been years, please let me know, because I do miss that account very, very, very much. Even though I love my account right now, I really do. But I just want the other one because it had some good videos. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, Dubsmash too. Boy, I was out on Dubsmash, low key. That was giving like I'm trying to see what to relate it to, cause I'm like, that one is just mainly dancing. I'm trying to see what to relate it to now. I don't really know. I'm just saying that one was kind of like, it had every kind of dancing sound on there. So yeah, I was on that, and I don't know why they took it away. I really don't, cause I'll be still on there to this day. If that was still a thing, I'll be still on Dubsmash. I'll be still on hitting every single dance. I just don't know why they take away all the good stuff. I mean, and Dubsmash was thriving, so I'm like, you can't say they wasn't making no money, because I mean, people was on that. Like, man, shoot, let me go help y'all. Let me go. Let's resurface Dubsmash. Let's just do that one. Like, I would do that. I would help y'all do that. But yeah, and then also it was like, I think it was Thriller. Thriller was also another one where it was like, you can dance on there, you can do whatever, you can put whatever on there, and then you also edit it. Like, you can make it like a you know, edit it and stuff like that. It was like different. I don't know. And then you had like was not as popular, but it was, I don't know if it's still a thing. I don't know if Thriller is still a thing either. But no, yeah. But mainly it's just Musically and Dubsmash that I was on. I mean, I had Thriller. I tried Thriller. I wasn't too big of a fan. I had like to. Wasn't on that as much though. But no, yeah. I'm trying to get my pants right. What the heck? But yeah. No, yeah. I missed everything. And then let's talk about food, and the snacks not tasting the same anymore. Like, my theory now that I've picked up on it is like, once a food or a snack changes their packaging, they most definitely have changed their ingredients, some type of ingredient in there too. Because, like, for example, like, I would say, for example, like chips, they've changed their packaging over the years, but I don't feel like they be tasting the same no more. Like, the first kind of packaging that the company has came out with for that type of snack, that's the best taste it has ever had. Like, this is one snack that I honed down on of not ever tasting the same as it was. Honey buns. Let me tell you, I remember when I was younger, I would love a honey bun, a good honey bun, the Little Debbie honey buns, to be specific. They ain't that big. They about like maybe this big. boy, was some things good. I would be like, oh, I wish I could get. I mean, like I would want another one. I would want another one. Like I would eat one that would be so good that I wouldn't want another. My mama, she was, kind of not too much on the sugar, so she would just, leave it at one. But no, yeah, eat that one. Ooh, like I'm tasting it right now. It's making my mouth water, kind of. Tastes so good. And then I got older, got to the point where it was like, okay, I can have two. It may not be right to have two, but I'm gonna have two. And I don't even want to though, because it don't even taste the same as it did before. Like it don't got that same glaze to it. You know what I mean? Like it's got a different, and the breading is not the same anymore too. Like the type of bread that the honey bun is, it's not the same. So everything about it is all wrong. Overall, that's what I'm trying to get out. So I don't know why we changed, and the packaging hasn't changed too much. I mean, I guess you kind of updated it a little bit, but why'd I gotta change? And then it's the Walmart brand Fruit Smiles. They got the smiley face gummies. Them changed too. They changed their packaging one good time to different. It used to be orange, now they red. The packaging is red now, and they used to be orange. And they were good when they were orange. When they turned red, the first time my mama had got them, we stopped getting them for a good minute because they didn't taste right. And then eventually I got them again and stuff like that, and they weren't bad. I kind of got used to it, so it's like, oh well. But yeah, no, I'm like, why when the packaging changes, the ingredient changes? And we think we're doing an upgrade, but we're downgrading. We think we're reinventing, but we're just falling off. And I wonder if anybody else notices this too, because like I act sometimes like I'm a food critic on some things. Like when mama cooks, I'll be rating her and I'll be acting like I'm Gordon Ramsay trying to mess. I'll be like, oh yeah, 10 out of 10, or ooh, this one was like a 7 out of 10, or this one was a 5 out of 10. Like, I'm pretty good about my food. Like, I love food. Love it. But when you change it up and it was good and it didn't even need to be changed, you lost me. You lost me. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that has changed. No, I just want to talk about Twizzlers. I used to, when I was younger, I used to get the rainbow ones, like all of the rainbow ones. The packaging, those were good. And then I finally got them like a few years ago for the first time because I could never find them anywhere. Like they were only at specific locations, or like they didn't have as much in stock. And so I finally found them out at Walmart, got them. I mean, they were good, but they just didn't taste the same as they did when I was a kid. I was tearing them up when I was a kid and just run through packages. But when I got older, I guess taste buds changed. But also, I don't think that's the case either. But yeah, then I got when I got older and I got the whatever, it just wasn't hitting like it was. It was good to like find them and get them again, but it just wasn't hitting the soul like it used to before. And it hurts in a way to realize that as time passes, things change and you change, and but at the same time, it's all a blessing. Especially if it's for you, it's a blessing that being able to get older and notice these changes and see how the world is each and every year, and you get to be a part of it, you get to witness it. So that's a blessing. But yeah, no. And it's just funny because in the last episode or the one before that one, whichever one it was, when I talked about and then our kid always talked about the music. But yeah, no, it's just gonna be the same thing. You're gonna be reminiscing stuff about with your kids and be like, well, yeah, I remember when we had it like this, or when things were like this, and they gonna be talking down on it, but they just don't know. They ain't gonna know. Because they're going to be in a whole different other world. Like, they were going to look completely different than how it is now or back then. Just like how it was with my parents, y'all's parents, whatever. Just keeps stacking on top of each other. But yeah, no. I mean, yeah, that's all that I have for y'all on this podcast. It was just a little podcast to run down memory lane today. A little episode to run down memory lane, which I feel like is a feel good need. Yeah. Dang. That's all I can say. But yeah, no. That's it. Hopefully I get a guest in quickly, promptly, soon, whatever the case may be. Many more to come, obviously. Y'all be good, be great, strive for success, take care of yourself, bring in good energy, good vibes, good things. What I say that one time? Words of affirmation. Give yourself words of affirmation. Give the people around you words of affirmation. Encourage others. Encourage yourself. Buy into yourself first before you buy into others, because you cannot project that energy to others when you're not giving it to yourself. Yeah, just do good habits, do good things. Be hydrated, drink water. At the end of the day, overall, live your life, live it up to the fullest. Do what you need to do. Get that bread up, get that money up, and yeah, all good things. And I will see y'all on the next one. We out. I'm out. Up.